Okay. It's going.
Okay.
I got the TV going in the background.
Okay.
I'll get this going over here.
Did you want the TV going in the background?
Not really, but
Well, why don't you just turn it on?
that would be a good idea. Maybe
There
if
you go.
could do
Look
that.
at your
Aw.
son took care of it for you. Isn't
Make
that
sure you
nice of
smile.
him?
Don't look sickly, because we're recording right now.
No, I can tell people that I had my booster shot today
You can.
because I did.
You can. You want to burn?
Yeah. Go get your booster shots, people.
This probably shouldn't burn too badly. It's a little bit lower proof.
Still got goosebumps.
We'll just let it pass. This could be outtakes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Did you start?
of course it's going. Here you go again.
I didn't know you started.
Well, come on, get on in here. You want in here really bad. You should get in.
She wants to be part of the show.
I just
She
wanted
does.
to taste it.
Which is kind of hysterical because she's like behind the scenes on the show.
I know.
So now she's going to become that character.
Oh, I gotta pull up the video of Paul.
Oh, yeah. We need that.
We need to know where's my bourbon buddies text. There we go.
And we're on 3. And this is the Penelope.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, Jamie and AJ. Heard there's some whiskey lovers up there in Dallas, so I just wanted to wish you get pretty good, but you're not going to see any of the Series 2 on shelves anymore.
Okay,
Oh, perfect.
here we go.
All right, you ready? Everything's
All right.
burning, so I'll just chop out all this. Don't turn it on yet,
Okay,
because we're going to, you know what we didn't do? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We're just going to start.
okay.
Okay, so one thing we didn't do last night, which as I watched the video back, it didn't make a lot of sense that we didn't do that because we went right into playing Paul without any explanation of where any of this came from.
You're just supposed to know.
They're supposed to figure it out, right? So today I was getting messages from people who are like, hey, where do I buy this advent calendar?
Oh no.
Right, so I thought maybe we should address that before we got into the actual tasting.
That's fair. Okay.
So you want to explain?
Yeah, so I, in passing, decided to talk to my sister about Steve's newfound love for bourbon and how we've been making all these old fashions and stuff like that. And come to find out, my brother-in-law, Vicky's husband, is
Paul. His name's Paul.
Paul Jackman, is obsessed with bourbon and has decided that he's going to start collecting rare whiskeys and bourbons. And so Vicky had me sending all of these like pictures of the bottles that Steve had and all this kind of stuff. Well, all of a sudden we get this mystery package at the house yesterday. And I open it up and lo and behold, Paul had gone into his own personal whiskey and bourbon collection.
Pulled out 26 bottles.
26 bottles of rare whiskey and bourbon. Put them into 2-ounce little bottles with the numbers on the top, and he made us a homemade advent calendar of rare whiskeys and bourbons. So we decided, he made this awesome video kind of going through this whole spiel of like all of these different things and all the history behind it and stuff like that. So we decided in response, we're going to try a bourbon each night and talk to you guys about what we like and what we don't like about it.
And what you hear when we're playing, so I wanted to try to upload Paul's video somehow, but I'm not that technologically savvy with how to do that. I don't think you can actually do that from YouTube. So what we're basically doing is we're playing Paul's video, the narrative of Paul's video, so you can hear him explaining the whiskey that he sent us for today, which is bottle number 3, and I believe it's a Penelope.
Penelope, yeah. So let's go ahead and listen to what Paul has to say.
This is a new release that just hit Texas. Penelope, this is specifically a 4-grain. That's a toasted barrel at barrel strength from Penelope.
Okay.
So barrel strength Penelope. So I did a little research today. Penelope is a relatively newer product, and it looks like, and somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like this has probably been aged for 2-3 years, somewhere around there,
Okay.
which is relatively short for a bourbon, but they're doing more things now that they can age it much quicker. It will give you a little bit more alcohol flavor, I believe. You're going to get a little more
Interesting.
alcohol
Okay.
because it hasn't had time,
Sure.
right? So you may get a little bit more of a burn. Now, we did also do the burn already before we got on camera, so
Yes.
we should be good to go. So this is Penelope, and we're going to give it a shot. Ready?
Ready?
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, I mean, definitely more alcohol flavor than the last two, but
Yeah.
not in a bad way.
So just don't drink it all. You got to sniff it.
I'm
What are
taking
you,
small
unsophisticated?
sips. I'm taking small sips.
So if you guys didn't notice, Jamie's got a blanket on today. So Jamie and AJ went and got their COVID booster today. They're a
Woo.
little frigid tonight, so
It's a
we're
little
going to
chilly.
try to rush through this so they can go to bed here pretty soon.
Yes.
So-
Okay.
Let's take a sniff. I'm curious as to what you get out of that.
Hold on.
Is your COVID acting up?
No. Don't say that. It's too soon.
Too soon.
Okay. That was a little sweeter that time. Toasted marshmallow.
Interesting.
That I would, yeah.
See, out of my right, I'm getting a little butterscotch.
Oh.
I know, that's what I'm getting there.
Fancy.
But over here, I'm not getting butterscotch at all.
I'm not getting hardly anything out of my left nostril other than just the alcohol.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But the toasted marshmallow out of my right side.
Maybe a little, maybe a little brown sugar. Could be. Do you
Could-
smell any of that? I don't know.
Maybe.
Could be. It's pretty
I have to
tasty.
do that thing. You said keep your mouth open when you drink it.
Mhm.
Or when you smell it. Not when you drink it.
Oh, by
Of
the
course
way,
you keep your mouth open when you drink it.
Paul sent us a note, and yesterday when we did this, we just threw it together really fast, and we had these plastic shot glasses from the store. So tonight we've upped our game. Total Wine, awesome place. We like to go to get our alcohol, adult
Of all
beverages here when
Yeah.
we're in Dallas visiting. So we got these awesome glasses from Total Wine last time we were there. So shout out to them. Let's see what else while we're tasting this. Oh, so last night I didn't want to tell you about this earlier. So I was like, man, we should have a name for this, for whatever it is we're doing.
Ooh.
So last night, if probably nobody noticed, but I put out a reference to this Risky Bitches thing, which is a podcast that Jamie and
Rachel.
do together, her best friend Rachel. If you haven't heard it, it's a podcast called Risky Bitches. It's pretty cool considering, they're two young women just talking about
We just
things
get
that they
drunk on a
battle about.
microphone and giggle for an hour.
And Cher listened to it the other day, and she's like, "Oh my!" She listened to a little bit. We can't do a whole thing in one sitting.
That's okay.
Just so you know.
That's okay.
But she listened to it the other day, and she said, "Oh my God, it's like Jamie and Rachel sitting in the room,
Yeah.
and we're all there.
Yeah.
It's the same thing." So if you get a chance, go check out Risky Bitches podcast. That would be awesome. So that got me thinking.
Yeah.
What should we call this?
Oh.
So I came up with one, and I hope you like it.
You already came up with a name?
I did. You ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
I think so.
I like whiskey britches. I gotta take that as a no. Whiskey britches.
I'm here for it. Whiskey britches.
Whiskey britches.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. So I don't know where the sheet got to, so I don't know what we're talking about tomorrow, but we will,
Oh.
our trusty sidekick, Miss
I
Cher,
think it's in the front
producer,
office.
is gonna look for
Yes,
that.
our
But
producer's grabbing that.
if nothing else, we will throw it out there at the end of this video. Want to check out this shirt. Log Still Distillery. Cher and I, on our way from Ohio to Dallas for the Christmas season, the holiday season, we did a little bit of a tour of the Whiskey Trail, and we stopped at several distilleries. And a gentleman on one of the whiskey forums that I'm on Facebook suggested that if we were going to Bardstown, that we should check out this Log Still Distillery, and we did. I'll throw some pictures of that up before the end of this video. Really cool place if you're ever near the Bardstown area. It's a relatively newer distillery. They have 3 products. They have the Monk's Road Bourbon, which was pretty good. They have their own, they distill their own gin, and then they distill their own gin with a barrel, a whiskey barrel. So it's barrel finished gin, which was, I'm really disappointed we didn't buy any of that. Kicking myself now that we didn't, because you can't, as far as I know, we can't get in any stores around here. But hopefully on our way back, we'll stop and get some. If you ever have the chance to try the Monk's Road Bourbon, I highly recommend it. Go check this place out too. One of the coolest places. Check out their website. Pretty darn cool. We don't get paid for any of this.
No.
Caveat.
No. But if
We'd like
somebody
to.
wants to pay us,
It would be cool.
I'm okay with
Just
that.
fine with. What do we got tomorrow?
So tomorrow we are
Oh.
going to be trying Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C920.
Elijah Craig. So we had the chance to stop at the Heavens Hill Distillery
Okay.
on our Bourbon Trail tour, and Heavens Hill makes Elijah Craig,
Oh, okay.
and they also produce the Larceny that we brought with us.
Nice.
Both are really good.
Yeah.
Elijah Craig, you just can't beat Elijah Craig. So
Yeah.
curious to see how that tastes like tomorrow. Hopefully Jamie's feeling better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because she's usually not this quiet.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. They
So-
don't call me the filibuster for nothing.
Shall we
but
finish?
We shall.
All right, cheers.
Okay.
That's really good. Look at the legs on that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's tasty.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, highly recommend the Penelope 4-grain barrel strength Texas Select toasted bourbon. Really good stuff.
Yum.
So we will, good Lord willing, we thought about this later today. It's like, oh, we got to do this 26 days in a row.
Here we go.
We'll
Twist
see
our
how it
arm.
goes.
We
So
get to
hopefully
try
we will,
delicious whiskeys and bourbons.
Darn.
For us.
We will see you all tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great Friday night. Cheers.
Bye.